Out of the milk plant and into the wizard tower, the usual progression for any one of the Castlevania games. But first, let's take a look at the collection, because I've gotten a few new things. Mostly unions now, because apparently the unions did not actually require anything to be unlocked. They just didn't show you what the item was. So the cross only needed the clover, the Santa water needed the attract orb. Yes, there is in fact an attract orb union, they just don't tell you about it. And also stuff like, the rune tracer turning into no future. Most interesting, though, is the gorgeous moon. Evolved Pentagram requires the crown, so you also get a lot of extra experience with it. But it will not erase anything past that point, generate extra gems, and then suck them all towards you afterwards, which is pretty nice. Also, the Bayonetta guns apparently scale with revivals, which is interesting. There's only one character, Croce, I think, who's going to make a lot of use out of that. And considering it requires 3 different items, I don't know if I'm going to see that past actually using Bayonetta herself. But I also did get one more new character, Ramba here, who required killing 3,000 milk elementals. So a couple more trips to the milk plant made that pretty easy. And he's already unlocked because they bombed first try at doing this episode. I already got him unlocked. Let's get in here. The Tower, Edifice of Science and Sorcery. Well, it's also got 2 new relics. And I'm pretty sure that deck of cards is the exact one that I need to unlock pretty much everything else. So, all the way at the top of this. The other one is all the way at the bottom. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And what's the actual item? Yeah, it's the minecart. Which I guess, yes, that was a staple of the milk plant, but it's, you know. Let's go over that pentagram. I'm here to just get a relic to start with. Yes, and the way the minecart seems to work is that it just goes back and forth, which is good for right now. I don't know if it's going to be too good in the future, but then again, I'll have other things to use. So, reroll this. You can see I've gotten a lot of stuff unlocked from manipulating this now. 4 banishes, 2 skips, 1 reroll. It's a lot of stuff. Give me the Bible. That's always a pretty safe bet. That, along with, of course, the garlic, keeps enemies away from you very easily. The other thing that I found out since last time, though, is that the items that you find all scattered over the map, the secret ones, don't actually count towards the total. If you are full up on passive items, they will actually still be added to your count, and you can still use them to evolve, you can still level them up and everything like that. So it seems like it's worth getting them after you've already maxed out the rest of the passives. And usually, probably grab a weapon that will synergize well with them too. Also, yes, red skeletons, Castlevania staple, you know it, you love it, they're here too. Alright, is there anything? I'm going to re-roll once more. Yeah, there's a crown, there we go. I will see if I even get any use out of it, but at least for right now, it's a good take, just in the fact that I'll be able to get a lot more experience over time, right? And then by the end of this, leveling up some of those passive items will be very easy. At least that's the way I look at it. I don't really know how this is going to work, because I've only been in here for, 10 seconds when I tried to do this episode before, and then I'm like, I don't like all the commentaries going. I want to try it again. Wow, already getting to the point where I'm not losing everything immediately. You. Synergizes with the stone mask. These things are, I don't know, but yeah, let's take passives. Passives, and then what are the 2 that I got here? It's the, okay, so knives maybe I want to take, and then I believe that is the book one, increases cast delay or did cooldown or something like that. But that means that I can just kind of fill up the rest of my passive stuff, and then I'm not getting the cap. Let's just skip this. I still got a couple of those here after all. So far this is going pretty easy. I mean, before what may or may not be the last area, probably not. Yes, that is another one of the classic Castlevania enemies. You guessed it. Although, one of the things I am noticing right now, no destroyable items. I have not seen anything yet that would be able to give me some floor chicken, which is scary. We are definitely in a tower. You can even see like the background right now and everything too. With what sort of looks like the usual final climb that you find. Yeah, give me the duplicator, whatever. Here to fill out some of the passive items, so then, you know, I can start to get the overflow anyway. Might end up, you know, grabbing... It'll be an easier choice to figure out exactly what the weapons I want are as well. Oh, also looks like we got the yeah, there's that. But I'm gonna wait. But yeah. Also have the coffin up here too. I really want to go get the cards though. I think cards are going to be important. Okay. I wonder if the red skeletons actually get killed by the pentagram, because that might be the case. Do they even give me anything? They do. They just... Can I immediately farm them by destroying them over and over? Maybe? Seems like that could probably be a pretty good strategy later on, but they also might be getting tougher, taking a look at it. This stupid minecart. Wonder if I can unlock it for other characters. Now, considering this guy is sort of the style of dude that is like the same as like Martashio and like the bear that I cannot remember the name of. Probably not, because I don't think I unlocked the cherry bomb or whatever when I was using the other character. Then again, who knows? Maybe it's just a coincidence. Are you a vampire? Wait a second, have I finally found a vampire? Probably not. It's probably just like a wizard or something. Because let's be honest here, I'm starting to think that there might not be a vampire in this game. You know, I mean, hey, that'll work, right? This is a really questionable character to be using in this area, I feel like. Or maybe it's a very good one? They're very small areas that gives a lot of room for the minecarts to bounce around, you know? Oh, I'm actually like right here. I am right here, right here. I did not realize I was that close. Let me just go hang out for 1 second, get a little bit more experience before I go and have to fight some sort of mini-boss, of course. I don't really want to use the pentagram right now. I would have rather have had that to take the relic, but maybe I'll have the ability to do that regardless. This is the sort of thing where that might be the case. Right next, it looks like it's... Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, jeez. You guys are serious. Very serious, in fact. I would also really like to stop getting hit by literally everything. That'll be pretty fun for me. Well, the stuff does not actually stop me. Nope. Well, I still gotta revive. So it's totally okay, as it turns out. Where was the relic? I don't know. Is it still here? I'm apparently. I guess. What do I have to beat the mini bosses? Actually, with the minecart, that might not even be that difficult. I mean, I also got the tiramisu. Yeah, obviously a Croce unlock. You guessed it, but you know it is. It is something that I do believe that you lose after you use both of them, making them kind of like extra valuable in terms of being a... That works. Now, of course, I would have rather just gotten that win. Oh, there it is. Randomazzo enables the unlocking and activation of Arcanas. Whoa, look at it go. Healing is doubled. Recovery amount HP... Covering HP damages nearby enemies for the same amount. Sounds cool. I'm cool with that. Huh. Yeah, I guess that's all the healing items in the game. Don't know what those flowers are. Or the second thing is. Question mark? Yet? I don't know. Cool. All right, well, that's interesting. I thought it was going to be like extra hard modifiers. That one actually seems like it makes things easier, to be honest. Okay. I'm just going to actually, you know what? I'm actually just going to hang out here until I am able to have my pentagram activate and take all of these out at the same time. Yeah, whatever. Hit me with that stuff. I don't even care. For whatever reason, your projectiles are actually kind of like pathetically low range. I can wait. Apparently, there's no other enemies spawning in. I don't know why that is. Honestly, it's like this is... I mean, if I just sat here for another half hour, I would beat it, right? Okay, no, now things are starting to spawn in. All right. Yo, Pentagram, you want to, like, lend a little hand here? I know it takes you a while to activate. It doesn't take you that long to activate, though, really. It doesn't work on the mini-bosses. That's annoying. But if I keep running one direction, it won't matter at all. Provided that I can get out of range of the enemy's stuff. What is this now? This looks both unusual and interesting. Yeah, there's stuff in here. There's the coffin. Cool. Can I stop having the debuff on me now? So anyway, here's another point in time where I'm just going to kind of hang out until the pentagram activates. I know, riveting gameplay, but you shouldn't be expecting this from Vampire Survivors at this point in time. I'll have you know that this is like the expected gameplay loop, really. I mean, there's no like enemies that are spawning in here, right? So, I guess it's good. Yeah. Now we can just sit back and not talk about cannibalism. I swear I'm not a vampire, by the way. I'm not the vampire. I don't think there is a vampire in this game. There we are. I did it. Wow, what an incredible fight. Yeah, I know. I get the shtick. So who is it? And I don't know. Has an electric guitar. That's kind of weird. Okay, is that the only one? I don't know. I guess I could probably just hang out there for the rest of the half hour, right? Oh my god. Well, I don't think that's going to happen, actually, as it turns out. And the mini-boss characters are being as obnoxious as ever. So I'm just thinking right now, no, that appears to be the only one, and it's a good thing because I'm about to die. Yep. Not feeling too confident in my ability to survive past this point. I'm going to say it right now. Because of my complete and total inability to, get away from these enemies up here. If I just kind of keep running forward, nope. Maybe I can get them caught on something? No, I don't think that's going to be possible. They, fly. They fly over everything. Oh, whatever. Just take me down. I got the item. I got the Arcana. I mean, I do have one more revive, so, that's just annoying by itself. But yeah, I did not really get a build good enough to take down mini-bosses. I mean, aside from usual pentagram type of thing. A spinach, that could be useful. If I can get it, even. You would probably be able to take out a lot of characters if I could stop being slowed down for any amount of time, but I can't. I mean, I could probably try and get the minecart to hit things, but I don't. That is... Nope, I'm just going to be permanently slowed forever. I'm just going to run directly into the enemies because this is ridiculous. Just take me down so that I can get out of this farce of a run. It's ridiculous. Unlocking the Arcanas. Sounds good to me. Now then, should just stayed in that one mirror room the entire time. That's what. All right. So, Concetta, gain one area every level. Starts off with what appears to be a drill. as you do. Oh yeah, Arcanas now. Got that as a thing. So I guess, yeah, just get it. I don't know how to get it or not get it. This is interesting. Okay, so it seems like it's based on the direction you're facing or something like that. Or something? Let's take a look here. Okay. You lay them on the ground and then they go in the direction you're facing. All right. What else you got here first? I mean, let's take like Clover. Why not? Then books. Like I said, I'm gonna see if I can't get like some very strange sort of thing. A lot more active attack compared to a lot of other characters. What does this have to do with having an electric guitar? That's the thing I don't understand right now more than anything else. Well, anyway, taking a look here. What am I feeling like? Yeah, like the Bible. I was just talking about the Bible and the fact that there's something that synergizes well with it right here. So I can do that. Shadow Pinion. Sure. What does that even look like? I think that's just, you know, yeah, I just put down more projectiles as I'm walking around. Yeah, like I said, a lot more active of a character. This is like a character that has the ability to, you know, you almost approach something that you could consider having a choice how you attack things, which is not something that otherwise appears in this game, right? I can't even think of anything else that comes close. It's a very particular sort of style of things. They're like area. Any sort of thing that would increase area size would probably go well with this item. All right, what are we looking at? Maybe try and get like both the birds. You maybe I'll try and get like the super wand again. Let's go for both the birds. Why not? Leveled up well enough. They seem to be pretty powerful. Well, of course, like the real thing would be just getting... Song of Man is also just like good in general. And in a very vertically oriented level like this. And besides like song stuff. Yeah, I believe if I open the Grimoire, it's not really going to be telling me much of anything. No. I think if there is like synergy to be used with this character, they're not going to let me know what it is, basically. Alright, there's Spellbinder, but I'm not going to worry about that one for right now. Give me more of the Shadow Pinion. So I don't think the best thing is just to try and get that as like an extra thing. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure... I'm actually starting to kind of get into the higher level gameplay of this game, which is stupid. But, you know, what are you going to do? It's like, it's happening. I cannot deny my gamerness. Which is to say, you know, trying to figure out the best way to play the video game. Now, of course, I could just look it up, but that's not fun. It's not as fun. Yeah, Song of Man I just like in general. I think it's a good... What I want to go get... I have kind of passed up the whip already. Yeah, give me the crown. You know what? Maybe I will end up going and taking the... old pentagram a little bit later. Because maybe immediately not great. But, you know, after I'm not really... trying to grab every single piece of experience that I possibly can, it could be a little bit better. And really, it's just like, I think... One of the things, of course... Sure. Extra damage probably isn't going to hurt either, and I might end up getting the Fire Wand anyway. Who knows? As it is, of course, the real goal here is to try and... come on. There we go. Could wait to try and get synergies later, but I'm probably not going to come back to this part of the map again, in all likelihood. Augments area of attacks, sure. I'll go and take like the death scythe and everything. I think that'd be a good thing for this build. Especially because, again, this is a very vertical level. Vertical level, vertical stuff like the axe is not even a bad idea. What is going on in the background out there, by the way? This looks like there's runes or something kind of flying through the sky. Which is weird. No, anyway. There's the attract orb if I feel like it. I don't know. I don't think I feel like it. I don't know if I'm feeling like attract orb right now. Instead, I'm just going to try and like walk through here without taking too much damage. One of the biggest things I fear, maybe this is just because I play a lot of Binding of Isaac, is that there's going to be a character introduced that will, you know, die in one hit. Certainly they wouldn't do that in a game like this, right? Certainly. I couldn't even imagine something of that sort. By the way, Song of Mana, as you can see, pretty good. And again, it works well with the whole theme of being cool, demonic rock star. You know how that goes. The old demonic rock star. As we all know, rock music is of the devil. Oh, there's a pentagram. Sure, whatever. It's going to get rid of everything that's on the screen right now, which I'm not enthralled about, but I guess I can live with it. All right, I'll just come back up here a little bit later once I get a few more passive items. I don't know if this is really even necessary. I'm not quite at the point in time where I am really requiring a lot of truly optimized gameplay. Yeah, keep taking them down. Because the thing is that it's just like it's going to take until like the evolved form for it to be really good. But then when I get that evolved form, it's going to be really good. You understand? The goodness is going to be at a point of really... I am like very close to dying though too. Sort of taking a lot of damage unnecessarily, but you know. I'll just kind of like hang out for a little bit and let some passive regeneration. After all, I still do have that. Yeah, give me the base area. Probably will work well for the Shadow Pinion. I think that's just like something that, you know, like a larger area in general is probably good. More Bible. Can never have enough of those Bibles, let me tell you. Now then, yeah, give me the Fire Wand. You know what? Give me that Fire Wand. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like Fire Wand might be exactly what the Dr. Me ordered. For firing. And then, thank you. Thank you. That is actually very nice. How close am I to the relic? Probably like not an insignificant distance away, and with Song of Mana, it's probably also going to be that much easier to not have to... Okay, what do we got here? Give me more Clover. It's probably not going to be too difficult to take out the mini-bosses if I need to do that same sort of thing again, which I probably do. Hey, it actually didn't destroy everything. Good. Alright, weird area, though. I just gotta figure out... I mean, it seems like a lot of this... I think like a lot of the unlocks that I'm gonna have going on now are based off of getting... You know, like now that I have the Randomazzo? Was that what it was called? Unlocked. It seems like a lot of the new things are going to be related to me trying to go through other levels with that active so that I can collect the cards. It's a very Castlevania Circle of the Moon type of thing, specifically. We also got major Arcana cards and that, and they... I've definitely told this story many times on the channel before, but I played that game, and the major mechanic of the game, the cards, are random drops from enemies. And by the end of it, I actually did not have anything drop, and I absolutely and totally... Sure. Absolutely totally refused to go and grind for it because I was mad that nothing was dropping, and that was like an act of protest. And so I ended the game still using the same fire whip. For the, you know, you start out the game. That's like the standard beginning thing that they give you to like show you how it works. I think some of them are just like secrets that you find in different places, but I didn't find any of those. I just stick with like basic nothing sort of thing for the entire time. Because they made the major mechanic of the game a random drop. Why would you do that? Oh yes, I love when, you know, you gotta unlock double jump by having it be a random drop from an enemy in the game. It's peak game design, really. I'm like, yeah, the Circle of the Moon otherwise, like, alright, it had some good stuff. I feel like it was probably my least favorite of the GBA Castlevanias, though. Because, you know, yeah, it's good. It was a pretty decent game. I think that most Castlevanias have some sort of merit to them. Remember, not some of the 3D ones. Some of the 3D games are sort of... But, you know, yeah, sure. Some of the 3D games are a little bit, you know, it's not as good. But most of the 2D ones, I think, were all pretty good in their own way. And so... Dang. See, that's why I'm not a huge fan of using that a lot of time. It's not going to be a big deal. There will be more chests. There will be more chests to come, and I will get them, and I will be okay and happy with the result. The upset feeling that I'm feeling right now will not last. Oh, yeah, I was going to go get the second bird or something. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Now I don't even need to get the second bird. It's completely and totally irrelevant. With Skullomaniac happening right now, running wild, it is, okay, don't walk directly next to the tough characters, tough boys. The Skullomaniac running wild here, too. I'll have that much more experience to be getting as well, which is sort of fun. Except you also see what's currently happening right now. Okay, I'm just going to hang still. Let Song of Mana do its work. Go get that extra area. In fact, what was the gimmick of this character? It gets like extra speed for attacks or something. I do not remember exactly what it was. And I actually apparently walked past the. Taking a look at it, it seems as though I walked past the relic. So I was too obsessed with telling my story of... Okay, whatever. I was too obsessed with telling my story of Castlevania, of my frustrations with old Castlevania games that came out before any of the people watching this were born. Can you imagine that? I mean, I can. I just said it. It's like it would be hard for me to talk about something that I can't imagine. That'd be pretty weird, right? Anyway, give me that. Give me a little bit more, just like a little bit more health stuff would be lovely right now. And more experience too, just for fun. And we got a bunch of goblins around here. I don't know if I like those goblins. And yeah, Harpies Castlevania. I know, you really need me to tell you this at this point in time. It's just like, is it Castlevania? Yes. Oh, those are the enemies that I was running into stupidly before. That would explain why they were doing so much damage, I suppose. Okay. Fair enough. That was my bad. Didn't read the situation correctly. There's also like, no, those are the other items to unlock. A chest. I'm going to save that chest. Because I think we're at the point in time where I can start, like, you know, just kind of chilling, healing, etc. And then I'm going to save that to... Hey! Oh, no, well, I was going to save it, but I guess I'm not going to anymore. Give me that. What does this do? Allows speeding up time in the... Oh, okay. Actually, probably not even a bad thing. Because, you know, a half hour can be pretty long in this sort of game. You've seen plenty of times where I sort of like, you know, get into it, and then there's no chest already up there. Sort of get into it, and then it's just like, well, I mean, this is a one run. Kind of don't really need to, you know, see this one to completion. Give me more base area just because I want to get the Song of Healing doing more. Specifically, just to try and... It's like this is apparently like my major source of damage, and I know that with Skullomaniac, it does get a pretty decent union. I guess a big one. And go with more Spinash because I guess, yeah, Song of Man is kind of what we're going with here. It's for a big area, and of course, like I said, this is an area where enemies are going to be coming at me vertically for the most part. These Ouroboros are being pretty annoying, but as it turns out, all the regen that I got has been worthwhile. I know, I didn't take that for no reason at all. I took that because I knew it was going to be good, and there goes the chest. We had a great run, but, you know, was not to be. So what now? I guess I'm just going to go and get the other passive item, which is to say I'm going to walk up. Hey, nice. And a little bit of extra luck there. I'm going to go walk up for literally ever, and then walk into the railing. Because, yeah, the harpies can just fly right over that. Of course they can. I mean, why shouldn't they be able to? They have wings. It'd be weird if you have a character that's just like, yes, it's a bird person with big wings instead of arms. And they're like, but they can't fly. Like the wings, just for show. I mean, I know that absolutely there's probably 50,000 games that have done that exact sort of thing, but that ruins my metaphor if it's not true. Okay, just get out of here. Yeesh, these harpies. They're harping. 12 harpies harping. My version of the Christmas song. It's almost Christmas. Did you know that? Christmas is in just 2 weeks. Nice. I didn't lose a lot of stuff. I like not losing stuff. I like having stuff. I'm a very greedy person in that way. Obsessed with acquiring more things. Anyway, I should probably not choose Skull of Maniac. Okay, you know what? Before I lose this one too. Whatever. I know. But I made my bed and I'm lying in it and I'm like, oh, this is really comfy. I hope somebody comes over and starts licking my ears. Yeah, we're back on that again. Haven't even put up that episode yet. I'm looking forward to people's just absolutely horrified reaction at the ASMR roleplay. And cannibalism, I assume. And just like all the other things to be horrified at. It is the spooky season, you know. Alright, I also do have like a lot of luck going on here. And I'm not gonna worry about trying to maximize my potential profits and everything like that with stuff here. I'm going to just leave this nice and simple. But yeah, the risk of losing items does scale with luck when it comes to the pentamogram. So it is probably worth leveling that up. And with the heart passive, I am mostly weathering this well. Now, it's not going to be for the rest of this run, of course. In fact, I would probably say in about 10 seconds, it's going to start breaking bad, being that that's the 15-minute halfway mark sort of thing. But I will deal with that when it happens. Right then. Sort of felt like that gimmick was being a little bit underrepresented in here. Anyway, yep, I did walk directly past it again. Don't worry, I'll remember where things are kept at some point in time. Probably. Surely I can't keep forgetting constantly. Alright. As I try and take out the bone dragons. Again, classic Castlevania enemy. They're exactly what it looks like. Where is the stupid thing? There's so many things happening on screen. It's like, do you blame me for missing some of the like item markers here? Grab me that. And then as you can see, it just opens up a new row of passives then, which is pretty great. I like that. I mean, it's like when I saw the items there, I didn't realize that they. There we are. You take out a lot of these funky fellows. Okay, just keep going for it. Apparently had quite a few levels to get here. I think I am about to, I think we're currently at the point in time where things are going to start balling out of control. Oh yeah, look at Song of Mana working. Mostly working. It's not like perfectly working. It's working well though. So yeah, we're doing it. Last 10% longer. Does duration work with Song of Mana? I don't remember. Oh, I think I'm getting a synergy because I'm seeing a bunch of synergy things in the slot machine background there. There we are, baby. Let's go. That's what I want to see. Gorgeous moon gathers everything, and also creates more things, of course. And you'll tell if it's creating more stuff because they're different colored gems too, on top of everything else. Also, along with, doing and there it is. Along with doing a lot of sound effects. This thing loves its sound effects. You know what? Start giving me the Skullomaniac. I think I deserve it. I think I'm ready for it. Okay, what is this thing? Who are you? Where do you come from? Appear to be some sort of minied boss. Wait, I shouldn't have stepped on that. Well, good news. It just surrounded me with a bunch of candelabras. Evil candelabras? No, they actually just appear to be candelabras. Oh, no, they're exploding. Never mind. Nix my previous assessment of them being not evil candelabras. It seems like... There we are. Like that weird mage character. And nice. Nice. Skull, and V-Book. The book for people who play Fortnite. Oh my god, these things apparently have like 1 billion health. What is going on? I guess this is a good thing that I also have... What is happening? What? Whatever works. Jeez, what was that? Whatever. Okay, so the Ouroboros skeletons. I'm not liking them. I'm gonna be real with you right now. These things... Why do they take so much health? Why are they taking so much damage? Stop taking so much damage. Get out of here, you. Hey, get out of here, you little funky fellas. Trying to, not die, but it's not working. I mean, I have a revive, but still, it's like, what? Why is it just... Why can I not deal damage to these things? Is there like some sort of gimmick? I legitimately do not know. Now here's the point in time where okay. Yes, thank you. Give me the big one. Give me the big stuff. Cause like I'm kind of getting uneasy with the fact that I can't seem to destroy the circle skeletons. The skeletons which are circles. Nice. All right. Well, there is the Menage. Unfortunately, I'm still like not doing great. These things just have like so much health. There, thank you. Now then, I think they just got a lot of health. I think there's no like real special way to fight them or whatever. They just have a lot of health. Oof, I am not a fan of that. I still have the heart though, which helps out quite a bit. But yeah, here's where having like the garlic would have actually come in handy a lot, just for the sake, purely for the sake of making sure that, knockback was a little bit more. Because I feel like the damage output should be good, but it's not. But why? It's the most sinister thing of all. The damage output is not actually all that good. Okay. It looks like my thing's gonna start activating. Didn't even really matter all that much, considering that it's like now that they don't have the super monsters attacking me here, I'm actually doing significantly better. Still gotta watch out because these skeletons do reform almost immediately. And Skullomaniac is not really doing me any favors on that one. but that's fine. Let me just see here. Is there anything left to... Yeah, I guess there's like the speed up thing. So there's like a couple other drops around here. I do not think they matter. Still, though, it's like the fact that these skeletons are disintegrating and then reforming and then immediately disintegrating again does fill me with a certain amount of glee. It's just not really of the sort that I was sort of hoping that, you know, would have been able to... Oh, no, here they come. Oh, yeah, here they come. They're coming. Well, give me this real quick. Yeah, all right, Hellfire, baby, let's go. All right, here it comes. Here comes the thing. It's pulsing. And, I mean, Ebony Wings, so we are currently looking at... Yeah, it's fine. Oh, yeah, the big area. I'm noticing right now I got the big area on my stuff. But, yeah, with the Ouroboros, really just, like, not even, like, responding to my stuff up until this point. I think I just want to, like, stay still for a little bit. Besides, faster projectiles is not really going to do me that much good. All right, the bird, which unfortunately is... Maybe it will do me good. I'm actually like... I'm fighting them off a lot easier now. Maybe whatever maybe just like having the Hellfire is exactly what I needed to kind of beat them up a lot more. Yeah, give that to me. I'm going to always take the floor chicken. Yeah, and then I'm not getting anything else. No surprise, but still. I guess what was I saying here? And there we are. Yeah, frankly, I'm not going to worry about getting more money. I am far more interested in surviving, and I think that having... Yeah, like when the gorgeous moon or whatever activates, it's like getting that extra health just from leveling up. Just in case I have that same sort of thing happen last time when I had the enemies, the golems that got really close to me, like very, very close to me, and could have easily turned out pretty badly, is what I'm saying. It didn't, but it could have. Right now, it's like I do have, you know, I do still have like maxed out crown and everything too, so. Okay, here it comes. You know, in fact, I'm gonna start like running into the... Yeah, good enough. Just gotta... And the knockback is working out, obviously. As long as I don't... Okay, now I'm gonna get hit by something if I keep standing in this one spot. Is there like a thing that's casting this magic on me? Oh boy. Wait, is there something on me? No. Well, I mean, I'm taking damage from the... Thought I saw something on top of me, though, which is why I was taking damage or something. But no, that was not in fact the case. Jeez, I do not like the... I don't like having to pay attention to stuff here. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go try and get like a level. See, this is why I got the floor chicken. I knew that was going to be a good choice. Oh, here it comes. Here come the cockatrices, too. You're actually starting to approach me. All right. Ah! What the hell? That one, like... Okay, that one just managed... That one apparently actually managed to survive a fully leveled up thing. Oh, God. Oh, God. Are we going to do this? I think we're going to have to do this. Oh no, and here's the one cockatrice that can manage to... Yeah! That was close. Oh, nice. The one cockatrice that can manage to survive my onslaught. The big cockatrice. Here it comes again. Oh, nope. Couldn't do it. Yep. It's the big cockatrice was the one thing. The one thing that made that... not possible to complete, it seems. Okay, well, I think I can definitely, you know, manage that. Let's just go take, like, what are the other new characters that... How about Mutashio? Still have yet to use this. Oh, it's a skeleton! Who could have guessed? Anyway, And then also, yeah, sure, hurry mode. Why not? Oh, yeah, this is also something new. Perfect place to find a vampire, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to say one way or another. XP bonus 25%. Clock speed times 2. I also got one of the Arcana. Boogaloo of Illusions, yeah. Overall area continuously changes between minus 25% plus 25%. Yeah, alright, sure. Give me the Boogaloo of Illusions. Sounds cool if you were to ask me. Okay, Matasha, I'm not very impressed by what's going on. I'm going to be honest. But I'm going to give you another chance. I'm just going to keep... Come on. The whip, sure. Give me one of the whip skeletons. Whip skeletons are a thing in the Castlevania games, of course. And they are pretty good. Of course. I think I'm going to try and gun for garlic here, because knockback seems like it's going to be a good idea. Oh, and there it is. Okay. 2 times speed, of course. So it should be that much easier to win the video game. Bone. Just skip that one for now, I guess. No, my brethren. I can't believe you do this to me. Yeah, I can. What am I even saying? And a clover. Once again, I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be looking for... Yeah, just like a bunch of passive items here. See if I can't get something even halfway decent. Then we'll kind of go from there. Oh yeah, you can see the area just kind of like going up and down. That's goofy. But hey, every level. You want to get another one? Yeah, give me the wings. Gonna be a winged skeleton of great renown. And then just kind of like bump my way into stuff for the time being. Yeah. Worked out pretty well last time, I think. Got a lot of stuff. An empty heart, of course, is going to be the other one that I probably want to go get just to get the extra... Yeah, sure. Just to get the extra, I don't know, lifesteal on top of everything else. But clearly it's like maybe... I'm going to need to like plan out the synergies between stuff a little bit more compared to what I was doing. Or maybe not. Whatever. I don't think it really matters too much. I think either way, I'll figure it out just fine. Don't know I'm bleeding from my bones. I'm bleeding that much. The fact that I literally have no flesh kind of prevents that. As you know. I mean, of course, you know, the other thing with what I was doing last time was that I did explicitly take, you know, the Skullomaniac that does, you know, oh, there we go. That does, you know, do the thing where I have a lot of extra enemies with extra health and everything too. Yeah, but it's not a synergy though. It's a good synergy. It's a good synergy. I was pretty impressed and happy with that synergy. Now, speaking of which, one of the most powerful things that you could do in Circle of the Moon was in fact transform into a skeleton. It was it was a thing that was highly RNG dependent, but turning into a skeleton because one of the abilities just gave you the ability to turn into like an enemy of some kind or another and get their respective abilities. Turning into a skeleton was actually really good because you could occasionally throw a giant bone that would one-shot bosses. It would do like max damage. One-shot bosses, not even like a thing. All right, giant skulls, of course, Castlevania, you know them, you love them. It's like you can pretty much predict every single time I'm going to say that at this point in time. Anytime I see an enemy, I'm going to be like, yeah, that's a Castlevania thing. They even got like the glowing outline around them. Which, of course, back on the GBA, that was because they did not have backlighting on that. It is a baffling design decision that... No, I still find baffling even to this day. I'm just grabbing the chest right now. I'm not gonna try and maximize my stuff. After all, it's like with the 2 times whatever. it's going to be sort of a problem. I think doing some of this stuff. All right. Well, get me down here. Give me my item. Then let's get out of here. Faster I can get these synergies, the better. But, I mean, you know. And the thing is, it's like I'm almost halfway done right now. Right now. So, I don't like having this hurry up mode. Seems like a not bad idea at all. Not as much of a fan of having the bone dragons, I believe they're called, around here. Well, these ones are probably called something else. I did get the bestiary. I can go and see what they're actually called, if I so want to. Yeah, I like that. I'm liking that. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna walk right through here. Whatever. They can deal some damage to me. That's okay. I'll live with it. Even though I'm clearly already dead as a skeleton. A dead skeleton. Got a little halo around the head and everything. It's a very obvious sort of thing that they're going for right now. Same way that I was playing as like a Milk Elemental that has Donkey Kong Country minecart. Donkey Kong Country did not invent minecarts. Really now? Come on. And I think I even said in the last episode that Donkey Kong Country also did not have any point in time you ran people over with a minecart. That's not a thing. It's not a thing in those games. At best, you would jump on top of enemies' heads with a minecart. Yeah, whatever. Donkey Kong's a big, strong monkey. He can pick up a minecart that he's currently inside and lift it at like 3 meters off the ground. What are you going to say that he can't do that? Because he's a giant, very strong monkey. I want to remind you all of that. You're going to argue with anything Donkey Kong is going to do. Yeah? Yeah, no. Exactly. Got it. Like, just imagine that's the gall. Anyway, they keep giving me the garlic with the weird area thing going on. Why not? Yoink. Now I will stand in front of the... Okay, no, I'm not going to actually stand in front of that. I could have, though. All right, well, anyway. I will stand right here, though. Got, well, I mean, I guess I'm not actually... Like, yeah, no, it doesn't end at 15 minutes. The timer just goes faster. Like, this is still the equivalent of 10 minutes, you know? Oh, no. My old enemy. But I think the extra knockback here will really come in handy. Or I'm gonna die. Whichever one. Alright, cool, poggers. I'm gonna just, like, real quick take a little bit more health. And I'm gonna just take a more thing. I need more. And with a rebel yell, I cried more, more, more. Yep. Anyway. I don't like the looks of this at all. Yeah, it's actually not working out too bad. Okay, you know what? That was okay. Now, like I said, with the whip moving upwards, moving on up, this is actually probably the most ideal place for me to be at. And I'm going to be kind of relying on the knockback effect. Increased knockback from my old, from my cool garlic aura to be carrying me through this. And it is. For now. I don't know. Again, it's probably because I took the Skullomaniac, right? That's why things were getting like kind of hairy there. And it's just like I have had good runs where I just maxed out Skullomaniac and managed to make it work anyway. You know what? I'm just gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that for right now. We will instead take it a little, you know, after a little bit, when I start to actually get the. Uh-oh. Oh, they're really starting to pile in here. It's still working though. Besides with the whip, it's like the extra knockback and the fact that they can't get at me from the bottom unless they decide to glitch into the wall, which 1 or 2 enemies glitching into the wall is not going to be that big of a deal. I'll be able to deal with that just fine. However, still worried nonetheless. Okay, let's just real quick. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, give me some more cross. Oh, great. Alright, alright. Well, as long as I don't get hit by them multiple times, I think I'm probably going to be okay. After all, I did take the heart here for some extra regen. And let me just grab the red. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm looking for, and it's a lot of extra levels to get better items. I have very simple desires in this world. I'm not a complicated man. I'm a simple kind of man. Kind that you know and understand. Okay, anyway. Leonard Skinnerd. Except I can't sing. But you already knew that. If you've been watching this channel for any amount of time, you know I can't sing. Give me that red gem. Yeah. I'm gonna keep like just taking a little bit of armor because I wanna like be able to survive. I didn't even take the thing that required armor to get synergies. It's just, you know. I think I can regen through this. Still though, these guys are being kind of annoying. I mean, like, kind of annoying. They're really not being that annoying. I don't want to give them any sort of like undue amount of like praise. He's kind of annoying, an undue amount of praise. No. Ha! Dodging it, baby. Although I do see I'm gonna move away from my fortified position here to go grab this. Yoink! I think a good choice. Now I just really need to... Okay, we got three, count them, 3 different of these chests. 4 chests here now. How am I looking on, like, levels for stuff? Not that much. I've been taking a lot of passive levels, it seems. That's fine, whatever. I'll win. Probably. Maybe. I mean, one could argue right now that as a skeleton, I am already dead, and I'd be all like, "Ha!" like the Fist of the North Star, and you'd be like, "Shut up, you nerd!" And I'd be like, "That's fair. I do deserve that." Anyway, so yeah, for Halloween or Christmas or whatever, we're going to be playing all of the Fist of the North Star games, of course. From the arcade ones all the way up to the whatever more modern ones that have been released. There was actually like one that wasn't there like one made recently by like the Yakuza team over at Sega? I don't know if it was any good, but it was sort of just interesting by itself. And yeah, it pretty much looked like Yakuza from what I understand. Anyway, no, I should probably be playing like more... If anything, I should be playing more horror games, right? Like, I don't even know what sort of horror game... Like, a lot of horror games... I was talking about last time. I'm not like a huge horror nerd in any way. Especially because I don't get particularly scared by anything because I'm so jaded. Jaded, you understand? So it's like, what sort of horror games would I even be interested in playing? Probably like super weird, you know, horror games that have some sort of like gimmick with them, or have some sort of what's even the word I'm trying to think of? A historical relevancy. How about something like that? You know, something like, hey, this is an important part of video game history. Oh, that wasn't as much as I was hoping for. Well, you never really know how much the red gems are going to be. It's supposed to be all the ones. Oh, come on. I think I'm okay. Not really taking too much damage. That are just like really obscure, weird horror games. Go play like Garage or something. Bad Dream Simulator, I think that's called. Actually, you know, one of the things I did have a sort of a look on was old website, Fancy Island. Lamondo.com, otherwise known as. Maybe I will end up doing something with that. So it depends on my confidence in my ability to do Japanese. God, jeez. Well, I didn't really mean to run into that, but I did. Just trying to get to the point where... Oh, man. trying not to... yeah. Grab this real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna get a whole bunch more levels. This is not ideal. I'll say it right now. But thankfully, without the Skullomaniac, the cockatrices are moving much, much slower and are much more susceptible to... Oh, Chimera just randomly. Why not? Good old Chimera happening around here. I want to go get the rest of those chests before I get too far away from that area, needless to say. But yeah, less movement speed means easier to deal with sort of enemies. And that is a giant crab. Okay. This is an enemy that I'm fighting. Is that the one that I gotta fight to unlock hyper mode for this level? Probably. Is it referred to as a giant enemy crab in the same way that... What's going on at the bottom of here? I saw like a big flashing red thing. Now I do see what appears to be death down there. Not the same death that I... What? What's this? Oh. The random auto cards now. Cool, poggers. Yeah, I'll take it. Alright. So it does appear to be that the death is coming back here, which means that I'm grabbing these and I'm leaving right now. Yeah, it's probably the reference to Genji. Genji 2. The Genji 2 blah blah blah, like back in 2011 or something. Video game history, kids. Don't even worry about it. Real battles happened historically and whatever. Look, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go and see if I can't grab the many, many chests that are dropping here, which is pretty pogtastic, but like also in a way that I don't think I'm just gonna ignore that. I'm gonna be able to actually get them. Yeah, huh. And blood golems, as you do. Well, let's see if death is about to... I don't... What is happening here? They're kind of locking me out of the area. But you know, at the same time, I'm surviving. Which means I'm satisfied with that. I mean, I'm surviving, sort of. I'm surviving mostly. What is this? What is this super enemy? Yeah. Give that to me because I'm about to go run directly through all of these enemies. Well, I mean, I have 30 seconds left. I guess I haven't actually beaten the crab yet. Which is just getting increasingly larger and larger over time. Oh, man. Just gonna kind of like use my cool knockback abilities to circle around here. There's another chest that did appear. I'd probably go see if I can get that. 30 seconds left. Once again, I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat the giant enemy crab, but I guess I can try. Got another chest. There's a lot of chests in this area, aren't there? Well, that was not enough, huh? Not enough to kill the crab, though. The arrival of death, you say. King Bible of all the things. It's just like, of everything. Yeah, that's what I ended up doing it. Okay. Well, I guess I'm not all that surprised. No unlocks, though. So, yeah, I'm going to have to go back and actually beat up that crab proper to get the hyper mode. But I guess next time, it's like, well... Another thing, maybe the place where I can actually find a vampire, maybe. Probably not. I have my doubts.